If you've ever used Bandit signs as part of your motivated seller marketing strategy, then you are no doubt keenly aware of the enjoyable experience of hanging those signs. Then you are going to love the Bandit sign stapler. Hey everybody, welcome to Awesomely, where we help you live awesomely. Learn it, earn it, live life wide open. So Bandit signs do work. If you've been in the game at all, then you know they're time-tested, tried and true. They do produce leads for sure. And maybe it's kind of fun at first to put them out because, you know, it's this new experience and there's this rush to dodge in the sign police or the occasional sign hater who's going to cut it in half. But overall, while I think that my original house-shaped signs were pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself, I'd say the experience of hanging those Bandit signs is not in my top 10 list of favorite real estate activities at all. So I don't want to bury the lead. BanditSignStapler.com is where you can look into and get yourself one of these things that we're about to be talking about. But I am super pumped to be able to bring into the conversation the one, the only Alex Galiski. I had the good fortune of running into you, Alex. The unique genius, I would say, behind this simple, elegant innovation at a real estate investing conference some years ago. I think it was over 20 years ago now, right? And I practically accosted you with how insanely awesome I thought your creation was. Do you have any memory of that at all?
Yeah, I think it was either Ron Grant or Jeff Adams conference. If I
It was
remember.
a Jeff Adams.
Jeff
Yes.
Adams, I think it was Jeff Adams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, okay, I want you to show off the Bandit sign stapler. Would you show it off right now?
Yeah, of course. So, like you said, JP, it's pretty simple design. So we have a hammer tacker that attached to a long pole.
Yep.
About 4 feet. And why 4 feet? Because most cars, you could fit a 4-foot piece in the car pretty easily. And how many people can jump 4 feet up? Not many. So all you need is like 4 feet up, and you don't want them too high. I've seen some people try to do an extension. If it's too high, people can't really read it. It's too high.
Right.
So this proven to be like the perfect size, where it's high
It's the
enough.
sweet spot. It's still visible, but
Still
you can't reach it.
visible. You
Right.
can't reach it. I mean, you can't jump and get it. You have a sign holder here. It's a heavy-duty clip. It's got 2 channels to hold the sign firmly against the pole. You slide the sign in, lift it up, whack it, slide it out. Now it's attached. It's straightened out if you didn't do a good job, and then boom, 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 put a few more staples in, and then you're good to go. And
How did you first create this? What was your origin with this whole concept?
well, I mean, I used Bandit signs, in the beginning, like everybody who was in real estate investing. And my first deal came from the sign. And I used to go myself. I had a ladder. And it was very awkward. Put it in the car. So after I made my first deal, the lady called me. She's like, "Hey, I saw your sign. You say you buy houses." Like, "Yes, I do. Tell me more." We had a deal. Make a bunch of money. It's like, "Okay, I'm gonna hire somebody." Okay, I don't want to have a ladder. I want to have my Friday nights. The guy, through Craigslist, I think I found him. Back when Craigslist was not was still relevant. So,
Right.
and he just came on Friday night, knock, knock, knock. I can't do it. Here are the signs. Here's your letter. At least he returned my stuff. I was like, okay, well, I don't want to go out there. So I procrastinated. And I'm an engineer by trade originally. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can come up with something that I don't have to use the ladder and I can just get those signs up. And that's sort of how the sign stapler was born. Of course, over time, it improved a lot. I mean, I think the original holder was a piece of wood. And I have people that still have it. And they said, "Oh, I have your original. It has put a piece of wood on it." It's holding the signs up. I'm surprised it's still held up. But we have a clip here that holds them. And so that's really how we got created. And then somebody said I should start selling it. I said, okay, who's gonna buy it? Well, let me try it. And then people were like, "Oh, I want it." Like JP wanted one, and like, okay, well, let's build a website. And
It's one of those things, though, that you don't know you need until you're aware of its existence. And I think that's what's really cool. It's not like there was a market demand because it wasn't a thing that anyone had even thought of. But you thought this will make this so much easier for me and people like me. And the market has responded. And still, after 20 plus years after we first crossed paths, it's obviously a very relevant need for active real estate investors out there. So I think also in addition to the Bandit sign stapler, you created show off your sign hammer. Was that what you call it? How
No,
does
it's a sign nailer. So you have a sign
nailer? Okay.
stapler, then you have a sign nailer. So
Okay.
sign nailer is about the same size, about the same weight, but instead of using staples, it uses nails. So
Yeah. Okay.
you can load a nail on each, on each side, and any kind of nail. You have those kind of roofing nails, like this or like that, slide over there, and then you put the sign in. You have to like hold it and careful not to poke yourself, and then that nail holds the sign. You whack it on the pole, slide it
Okay.
out. You have another nail on the other side. Boom, hammerheads, drive it in further,
Yeah.
and you say, well, why would you want to have one of these two in your tool belt? Well, the sign stapler is great. I mean, it's fast, easy. Staples are cheap. I mean, you in and out. You don't have to reload every single time. But staples are half-inch staples. I mean, you put 5 staples in it. It's like you have 10 little nails.
Mm-hmm.
But it will hold the sign pretty good as long as the wood is decent. Now,
Yes.
some areas, like in Florida, we have decent poles. They get maintained, and so the sign will stay up even during high winds. Now, some other areas, the poles are not maintained. And I have a story. I was doing a trip, and one of the poles actually in front of us went like this and crashed down. The transformer spilled some green stuff. There was sparks everywhere. I was like, oh my goodness.
Wow.
This was surreal, like in the movie. Like there was not a storm, there was nothing. Like all of a sudden, it was just so old, it just fell down. Nobody got hurt, but I think it was around Chicago. So,
But your Bandit sign was still stuck there.
no, there was no signs. Those poles were very, very bad
Yeah.
shape. So if you have something like that, you might want to have something longer, like with nails.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
yeah, so that's why you might want to have sign nails.
Alex, that's all, man. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes. I just wanted to make sure that our audience was aware of this really clever invention. Like I said, it's been over a couple of decades since the last time we crossed paths and had a good conversation about it. And I'd be remiss if I didn't make sure that we share this with the new people in our ecosystem as well. So banditscienstapler.com is where you can go check it out. And either of those tools are available there, depending on, whatever you feel is merited based on the area you're in and the level of quality of your poles where you're going to be sticking your signs. Thanks, Alex. Thanks again, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, thanks, JP.